What is going on, guys? We're here with a interesting game. This is going to be an interesting game to play and, for you guys to watch. But this game is called Verbis, and it is a puzzle game. It's like a puzzle adventure sorcerer type game, and I already played some of this on a live stream. If you want to check out my live stream, there will probably be a link to my Twitch channel in the description below, but you're here to watch the video, so I'm going to show you guys exactly the same thing I did from the live stream. I already know some things about this game, and I find it quite fascinating, the whole microphone, being interactive with the microphone and stuff. So I'll be whispering or screaming into the microphone for the spells to work and stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn on the hints because I love hints and I easily get lost, so I don't want to spend so much time wandering for something if, hints will help me. So yeah, so it's from Indomitus Games Presents, and it seems like we are here in some desert area. It's not really any speaking, so hopefully me speaking through this won't ruin the immersion. I'm gonna stop speaking though for a little bit. Verbis. Hopefully I'm not butchering the pronunciation. I tend to have, I tend to butcher these pronunciations. There's a lot of reading too. I don't think I'll be reading all of it. If you guys want to read it yourselves, you can obviously pause the video and read it. But yeah, I'll give you guys some time to do so. Alright, so we just woke up in some desert and we need to figure out if there's any place we can go to for help, or I don't know, not really exactly for help, but I'm not sure too much about the storyline. Alright, so you got some pretty cool looking boulders and statues and stuff in this game. I like the colors, and I like pretty much, yeah, the graphics aren't bad at all. If I wanted to go into detail, yeah, it's not too bad. And I like the music. It really reminds me of Harry Potter. Just when you think of Harry Potter, it's just oh god, it's that sound. Alright, to examine the inscription, look at it closely and press E or gamepad X. So yeah, just looking at the inscription, and then that's my sound effects. Alright, anyways, let's continue on with our journey. And of course there's a quick camera pan, whatever you want to call it, to the door that it closes when you're entering. Okay, so stand inside the circle of remembrance to save the game. Very creative name for the save point, the circle of remembrance. It's just some random number, poop 5. And then here's a map and some whole bunch of weird colored mushrooms. This game has a thing for mushrooms. I know that there are some things that have significant meanings and stuff, but yeah, we should be encountering some weird crawly thing soon. I've seen a little bit. Alright, where does this go to? Oh yeah, that's where we're supposed to go to, but we don't have okay, let me just show you guys here real quick. So if we go through here, you notice that it's really dark and we can't really see through it, so we obviously can't cross it. But there are hidden there's a hidden path. If you can try and guess, you can, I guess, cross it, but you need the spell first. So we're gonna go and find that spell. This is another thing that we're gonna be going through later. We need another spell for that. It's a second spell you get. So yeah, a lot of mushrooms, as you can see. And this thing here, it prevents you from casting any spells, so it's kind of a spell shield force crap thing. Yeah, you can read this. You can pause the video and read it if you'd like. It's pretty much talking about, I guess if you read this you would know the storyline, but yeah, the passing of the eras, chaos aggregated into a single physical mass. So something must have happened. The solid universe, the birth of something that remotely reminded it of itself. An intelligent life was born, and that was followed by many others, the same but different, all sharing the ability to consciously change the world that surrounded them. and you know, just all that stuff. Feel free to pause and read the things you like. Hopefully I gave you guys enough time to read it. And if we go through here, I believe this is where we get our first spell. If we look at this here, it says light. The light is not an enemy of darkness. Quite the contrary, it is its complementary. A sister praised too much in the past. The world is based on this lie, the belief that the light necessarily represents the good that is opposed to the shadows and bans them. The balance between the two has always been in favor of blazing bright part of the creation, but no one has ever realized the importance of equality between them. So basically, it's a rundown of the whole, you know, light and darkness are not, you know, they're not enemies, they're complements to each other. And people believe that light is good and darkness is bad. And that's what is mostly portrayed in movies and all types of TV shows and stuff nowadays. Yeah, so if we raise up our right hand, okay, if we say the spell and release it, it'll say the spell. It'll cast the spell. So let me try it real quick. Lume Tiao. See, that's fascinating. That's what I really like about this game, is that the microphone, you know, you're very interactive with it and makes you feel powerful. So if we go through here, this little spell force thing, yeah, it's gonna stop us from casting that. So let's go back to that one place where it was quite dark, and I don't know why, but I'm really like afraid of darkness, not knowing where I'm going. So Lume Tiao. Okay. Sounds weird. It's just really awkward, but hey, it works, right? So you can see where we're going. Like I said, it's like a hidden path. Alright, so we're gonna keep going through the cave here, and wow, look at this side. That's quite weird. I don't know what this could mean. It's like some, wow, it's like a tunnel, a wind tunnel or something of some sort, but it's really fascinating. Look at these crystals. So we have some floating rocks here. It's pretty much a path to over there, and as you can see, it's quite similar to the other one that we just encountered. So this must be another spell. So now we got a new spell. It is Beam of Light. When the light arises, the darkness feels it. Contrary to what you might think, she does not flee, but rather seeks it. When the dazzling sprout flows from your hands, don't you hear someone approaching? Your shoulders do not suddenly become heavy as if something was upon you. The darkness is not afraid. She has no reason to be, because she yearns to meet her sister light. So yeah, it's pretty much like, yeah, what I said last time. It's not an enemy, they're just complements to each other. So this spell is called Ectolume, and if you activate the voice, Ectolume. So let's go and test out this spell then. Ectolume. So yeah, Beam of Light. This will pretty much help you with we haven't really encountered the enemies yet, but you guys will see them in a little bit. So not only does this game have puzzles, it does have like some enemies, but I guess for like the first couple of parts in this game, you could call it a walkthrough or a guide, since I know exactly what I'm doing at this point for now, but then I'll get puzzled later. Get it? Puzzle. Okay. Ectolume. Wait, no, that's not the right spell. Lume Tiao is the spell. Lume Tiao. Lume Tiao. Lume Tiao. Obviously, the first time is not a given. It is not a given. Oh, crap. Dang it. Gosh dang. Wait, did I make it? I feel like I made it for some reason. Did I make it? Alright, so here's the gate that we just saw a little bit earlier. So if we use the Beam of Light, Ectolume, we can now cross this door, shining beam of light into that, I don't know what you would call it. First enemy, Ectolume. Yeah, these are like the first enemies you'll come across, is these like, I don't know what you call it. They're like freaking crab thingies, and I just almost died there. Literally almost died. But as you kill them, they'll drop some blue orbs and they'll recover your health. Ectolume. Ectolume. But yeah, just giving you guys a quick look at this game, how how fascinating it can be if you're interested in this type of stuff. Ectolume. But yeah, these are the second enemies I guess you'll run across. Very similar in color to the crab nasty things that were trying to kill us earlier. These guys fly, so it makes everything a a little bit interesting. Alright, so I just gained full health from killing those. And here's another interesting site. I don't think there's any significance here. Well, there's probably a statue of something. Yeah, right here. The observer. The eye of the Trinity watches you, but you do not have to reciprocate. You must go with it with bowed head and without haste, because patience is the duty of the pilgrim. Only in his presence and not before no one can contemplate his greatness. Waiting for the judgment of the divinity. If you will be considered pure of intent, you will have the benevolence of Veritas. So, more insight, more things to read. It's quite interesting. The colors in this game is quite bright. I like it. But I you know, you picture this if you're on drugs or something, so probably that. Alright, so we got a nice view here. I don't want to have you guys miss it, but Ectolume. Gotta kill these mofos, like, jeez. When will they ever leave me alone? How many are there? Ooh, achievement unlocked, pest control. Awesome. Alright, so a nice view, got a nice waterfall. Alright, so here's another map. I'm assuming that X is where we're at this moment, and it kind of does resemble where we are. Kind of. Not sure. But I'm assuming the X is where we are. So, yeah. Let's keep continuing. I'm going to stop at the next Circle of Remembrance, which shouldn't be too far from here. Okay, here's a platform. It's like a pentagram or whatever you'd call it. I hear more of those nasty critters, those pests. So here's our actual first puzzle. You could say it's a bit challenging if you haven't, I don't know. It's quite simple though. So we're going to use Ectolume for this. And we're going to need to have one of these orbs or crystals here, or you can call it, shine on that door and like reflect on that door and open it. So Ectolume. And I think it is that one. Is it that one? There you go. So, yep. So yeah, we just finished. I guess you could say we finished the puzzle. But here we go. Alrighty. Continuing on with our wizard adventure. I think, yeah, we have to go down here first, because there's a door, and I'll show you guys. There's a door right here that needs to be unlocked. Currently it is locked. So in a puzzle mentality, obviously if a door is locked, you need to find out how to unlock it. Yeah, it's kind of the generic puzzle mentality. Right, another. This looks so cool. It's like something you could have, like a staff or whatever, but it is that spell, for anti-spell thing. All right, so we're down here into this area, and this really puzzled me. I don't know why, but it just puzzled me so much. It kept me here for a while, until you start actually think about your notes. So your journal has been updated. The eye, it seems like the kind of altar, the kind they used to perform strange rituals in front of. I don't know how to use it. I need to pay attention to the inscriptions I find. They might shed some light on the matter. I don't know. I honestly, I looked up a guide for this because I was stuck here for like a solid 15 minutes. So what you need to do, you need to stare at the ground. Now this sounds so weird. You stare at the ground and walk to the altar, okay? And then there will be some type of noise, and you have to stare at it too. Yeah. What does it say? It needs to be performed state in front of, so I guess that's something you'd consider. So just stare at the ground and freaking look at the altar. And then something will pop up. You're gonna fall asleep. Alright, and this is where we learn our other spell, and we're like in some trippy universe galaxy thing. Yeah.
Tivan and Udaki. Tial Uda.
Okay, we shall say it. Tial Uda. Will is a power of often underestimated. Determination can lead to incredible results. That is true. You can, if you're determined enough to do something, it hopefully will pay off in the down the road later on. Being able to impose your own will to other living things is one of the greatest gifts you could wish for. Be this imposition overt or hidden, it doesn't matter, but controlling without having a predetermined plan is madness. So pretty much, yeah, you gotta be prepared, you gotta be determined, and you will succeed, hopefully. Alright, so let us go ahead and use the spell on this door here. If you couldn't tell, yeah, this was in the galaxy thing, the symbol. Tiao Uda. So here's our next circle of remembrance, and we will be stopping here. So if you guys enjoyed the video, why not give it a thumbs up? And if you want to continue watching, make sure to leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more of this game. I swear there's probably no more like weird looking creatures like that lady there. I don't think there's any creepy creatures. I wouldn't call her a creepy creature, but she's like a goddess or something. But yeah, if you want to continue watching, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be notified when I upload. It's completely free. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next upcoming episodes. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. Love you all.